Hammond Report for Sunday, March 13th of 2022. This is Jon Hammond, the organ player and accordionist. I am back once again with my daily Hammond Report. Thank you very much, folks, for joining me once again for some more of my music and stories. Today's music story is about a live radio broadcast I did in Hamburg, Germany. That's the great sound of Frank Della on tenor saxophone. First time we played together. And Sandra Hempel on guitar, and main man Heinz Liesjes back there on the drums, and I'm at the organ. Yours truly, Jon Hammond. I had my XK3 with me there in a big old flight case because I had just finished recording my third album at the NDR Studio 1, and it was a heavy load to bring into Hamburg, but it was worth it. And this was a nice little gig. Normally, Lutz Buchner would have been on the band. He was on my album, but Lutz came by before the gig with his very young son. At the time he was young, Asmus, and wished us well. He had some other things he had to do that night. It was very nice of Frank to play on the gig. And it was a live broadcast hosted by Ralph Bacher, very nice cat, on Jazz House Radio. Very nice, Frank. Jazz House Radio, that's 96,0 on the dial in Hamburg. So we were live on the radio. Well, I've been playing around with some AI on the old computer. You know what that stands for, artificial intelligence. And it's really funny when you put it in to the search window on your photos. You can just put a thing like coffee. So I just tried that and it's getting pretty good. Came up with coffee, and then came up with pea soup. So it's not perfect, but the pea soup looked like coffee to the AI. I will play some organ for you right now. I love this tune. It's the theme song from a beautiful movie that starred Elizabeth Taylor when she was married to, I think it was her favorite of the 8 husbands, Richard Burton. You know, folks, when you have 8 husbands, of all the 8, you have to have one favorite one, right? Otherwise, what's the point? That's my theory. Yeah, theme song of the Sandpiper, of course, is The Shadow of Your Smile. And I have a little connection to that tune too, because the house from the movie, I actually played in it many times. Because after they made the movie, they disassembled the house where it was in the movie by Big Sur. And my friend Mark, his dad, bought it and reconstructed it in Inverness, California. And it was on stilts. So it resonated. In other words, it sang along with the band when he played in B flat. So we had a lot of jam sessions in there in the key of B flat. And the house still stands from the Sandpiper. but it's not over the ocean anymore. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, folks. I'm going to take you home with this one. I hope you'll have a peaceful Sunday. And we hope there will be peace in our life, because Hammond Report for Tuesday, March 15th of 2022. This is Jon Hammond, the organ player and accordionist. I'm back with my daily Hammond Report after taking a day off yesterday, because I had a gig. And I've been, of course, monitoring the news very closely. Some very troubling things going on, as everybody knows. This is a tune I wrote a while back, together with Barry Finnerty. It's called Hip Hop Chitlins. We originally called it New Funk, but it's not new anymore because this was a while back. And we had played this for the first time on AFN radio. We're here at Yoshi's in Oakland with the late great James Preston on drums, very funky. Bennett Friedman, tenor saxophone. This is my theme song, and Barry's gonna announce it. I had just come back from living in Europe for a number of years, and we had a pretty full house there. Yoshi's.
All right. How about it for Bennett Friedman on saxophone?
Yeah, Bennett.
James Preston on the drums. James Preston.
I know, I'm James.
Myself, Barry Finnerty on guitar. Thank you.
Hi, Barry.
The inimitable Jon Hammond on the organ. Jon Hammond. We're playing that
Thank you
session
very
now.
much.
And thank you for coming out. We're going to take a break, and we invite you all to stick around. At no extra charge for the next set, so stick around.
Second set free.
Thank you, Jon Hammond, Bennett Friedman, James Preston, myself, Barry Finnerty. Thank you very much for coming out. This means a lot to us, really, because this is the first time we played at Yoshi's, and we hope it won't be the last. So, thank you. Stick around.
It was the last.
Stick around.
We won't be back. And now over to Frankfurt, Germany. Some rare footage from inside the Jazz Kneipe, where I played over 200 gigs when I was living in Frankfurt. Barry was in town, and James Preston. On tenor saxophone, that's Al Wittig. He was in the Air Force over there. He drove down from Kaiserslautern for the hit. I used to play 5 hours a night there, from 10 o'clock at night till 3 in the morning. Or we used to say in Deutsch, we'd say, from 22 Uhr bis 3 Uhr. And then it was pizza and beer time on the Berliner Straße. Right in back of the Frankfurter Hof Hotel. Quite a scene there. There's a tune I wrote called Headphone. never had to bring an amp. I just plugged in the house PA with my Hammond XB2 organ. The trusty little organ went all over the world with me. So I finally wore the keys right off of it. And my friend Mr. Ono repaired it for me several times. I still got it. Yeah. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. I've been getting a variety of sad news reports from, not only from the news, but on the email. I've been hearing from friends of mine all over the world. And haven't been getting too many feedback emails from my Hammond Reports. Feel free to contact me directly, folks. Just go to hammondcast.com and click on the contact, and I'll pick you up. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying my music and stories. I'm happy to report that I am actually playing a lot of gigs, but solo during this pandemic time. But I do have plans to put the band back together in the summertime. Things are starting to improve. They say that you can go in certain situations without the mask on, so that's good news, because when we got horn players, you know, they can't have the mask on. At least we don't have singers in our band. Some of the places where I'm playing, they said singers are forbidden because of the spray thing, you know? I told them, I said, I don't even sing in the shower. The fingers are the singers. That's right. Barry's gonna take one on the guitar. That's his special Yamaha guitar. Yeah, we had a lot of friends in the house there. I was planning to go back to Frankfurt next month, but those plans are definitely scrubbed now. Unless some miracle happens, I'm not going back over there until everything settles down. There are very strong do not travel U.S. citizens travel advisories from the U.S. State Department, level 4. That's when they put the big red notification. So I think I'm going to heed the warning, you know. But we'll be back over there. I lived in Frankfurt, I lived in Hamburg. And it'll be good to get back over there. Jazz Knife has been closed for some years now. It was on the Berliner Straße 70, right across from the Römer, where they have the oldest part of Frankfurt in the center of Frankfurt. Oh yeah. I played a lot of gigs there with my friend Giovanni, and a lot of solo gigs too. There were nights where there was slow spots in the night, and I'd be playing and just Regina, the boss, and she'd say, okay, you can stop now, there's nobody here. And then when people would come in, I'd play, you know. It was a small club. And she cooked some good pizza in the back room there. The pizza kept me going. Many nights after the gig, I would stay there till 5 o'clock in the morning, then walk up to the Straßenbahn when the train started rolling again. And take the number 12 back to the Rohrbachstraße and the Rothschild Alley and go to sleep. Late gig. I'll play some organ for you now. Thanks to my good friend Glenn Derringer, I got one of the very first Hammond XB2 organs in 1991, and that made it possible for me to go all over the world playing organ. And I moved to Germany right at the end of that year, September. I went over to Frankfurt. I had a round-trip ticket on PIA Airlines. That's Pakistan International Airlines. Very nice people. Headphone. Think about this tune the next time one side goes out on your headphones, and then you'll have a headphone. One side is better than none. A pretty old video, just barely holding together. I'm glad to be able to bring it to you on the Hammond Report. I'll be back tomorrow, folks. Stay safe out there as well as you can, because I'd rather be talking to ya than about ya. Jon Hammond told you in the key of G minor. I'm going to bring it down. Before I get out of here, I just want to say one last thing, and that is bye-bye now. All right. How about that? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So in case you all are wondering how and why and who about this show, the Jon Hammond Show, we'd like to once again remind you that you have been watching and listening to a Backbeat production special, the Jon Hammond Show.
Your mom has a great style, a great taste, and she got a good son named Jon Hammond.
Thank you very much, Joe. Well, it's been really a big pleasure speaking with you. It's a big honor, and I know we got to get out of here before your phone rings again, because You have legions of women called. They all want to hear that famous Joe.
They all want my body. No, they all want my advice, and my advice to them is enjoy life, and life is short, and this is an honor. I hope you're going to invite me back to be on your show soon.
Absolutely. We're on every day on KYOU Radio. Before we get out of here, Joe, what can you say to our listeners on KYOU Radio?
Joe Franklin here on KYOU Radio, and I do mean YOU. You are listening to Jon Hammond. He's a great musician, great broadcaster, all around good. Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Jon Hammond, and you for watching and listening. Thank you so much.
You're the man, Joe. Hammond Report for Wednesday, March 16th of 2022. This is Jon Hammond, the organ player and accordionist. I'm back with my daily Hammond Report. Thank you very much, folks, for joining me once again. I woke up this morning and this thing came into my head. Jon Hammond's Funk Soul Cafe. And that's just what I need right now, is some cafe. I'm going to fire up the Keurig machine. I wish I could put 2 of those coffee capsules in this morning. Yeah, I'm going to be turning 69 in just a few days. Yeah, I need some strong coffee to get the engines going this Wednesday. But everybody that knows me knows I'm a Tuesday and Wednesday specialist. That's right. I double down on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'm going to take you to Nashville, Tennessee this morning with a nice thing that we did on my tune called White Onions. Got a beautiful rhythm section here. Long time, we go way back. Chuggy Carter, the congas and percussions. Joe Berger, the Burgermeister, taking one on the guitar. Jerry Wexler of Atlantic Records once said, Solomon Burke is the greatest vocalist with a borrowed band. And Joe Berger's got a borrowed guitar there. Always sounds great. And on a borrowed set of drums. That's Louis Flip Winfield back there. Yeah. Yeah, Joe. Well, you might see a sign I had to put on my organ that says not for sale. Because people kept coming up to me when I was playing. They'd ask me how much my organ was. I got tired of saying not for sale, so I just wrote it on there. Joe Berger. I'm going to take one for you on the not for sale Hammond organ, the SK1, my road organ, in a Gator case. Yeah. Speaking of the road, be careful out there on the road, everybody. We had to scrub our plan to appear in Germany next month because there's a strong Level 4 travel advisories in place for USA citizens. Do not travel to Germany, U.S. State Department. With a big red notification. So I put the hamburger down as much as I can right here in the USA. I got 2 gigs coming up. Tomorrow it's going to be St. Patrick's Day. So, happy St. Patrick's Day up front, everybody. Gonna put the artist spotlight on Chuggy Carter. Yeah, Chuggy. Louis. They call him Flip. You see what I mean? Louis Flip Winfield. This is a club called Big Shots Nashville. See those drums Chuggy's playing? He drove them all the way from New Jersey to Nashville. And when I came outside, his van was out there double parked. A couple hours later, and I thought I heard the motor going in the van. And sure enough, Chuggy locked the van up and everything, but the motor was still on. I said, Chuggy, come on here and turn your car off, Ed. It can happen with those ignitions that are a button, you know. I'm an old-fashioned turn the key cat. We're gonna take you home with this one, everybody. Stay safe and well out there, and happy. Jon Hammond told you so. I'll be back tomorrow with another one. Go easy on the drinking, everybody, this St. Patrick's Day. I got 2 gigs tomorrow. Before I get out of here, I got one last thing to say. And that is,